Good morning, students. Welcome once again. I, Neeraj Singh, is here to teach you mathematics for class 10th. Students, in this video, you will learn about an important theorem which is based on fundamental theorem of arithmetic. Next topic, proving irrationality of the given number. The proof of the theorem is not in your syllabus. Only you have to know about the statement of this theorem. The statement of this theorem is let p be a prime number if p divides a square, then p divides a, where a is a positive integers. Means if p is a factor of a square, then p is a factor of a also. To understand, see this example. If 2 is a factor of 16, that is 4 square, then 2 is a factor of 4. Means if 2 divides 4 square, that is 16, then 2 divides 4 also. Next topic is proving irrationality of the given number. Students, we know about irrational number. Irrational numbers, a number which cannot be put in the form of p upon q, where p and q are integers and q is not equal to 0, is called an irrational number. Another definition, a number whose decimal expression is non-terminating and non-repeating is called an irrational number. Students, here I will discuss some questions in which we have to prove irrationality. The first question is here, prove that root 5 is an irrational number. Students, proof of this question, here we have to prove root 5 is an irrational. Then here we take a method that is known as method of contradiction. Let us suppose p is a rational number, but we have to prove p is an irrational. If root 5 is a rational number, then we can write root 5 as a by b, where a and b have no common factor other than 1. It means a and b is in its simplest form. Now we have to remove root sign. To remove root sign, we square the above expression on both sides. When we square, then we get 5 in the left side is equal to a square upon b square. This can be written 5b square is equal to a square, which implies that b square is equal to a square by 5. Here we can see that a square is divisible by 5. Then by the theorem, a is also divisible by 5. Let us suppose this is the equation number first. Again, let a is equal to 5 into m. for some integer m. Here m be any integer, we assume that a is equal to 5m. Put a is equal to 5m in above expression b square is equal to a square upon 5. When we put b, then we get b square is equal to 5m whole square upon 5. On solving, we get b square is equal to 25m square upon 5. When you divide 25 by 5, then we get 5, which implies that 5 m square is equal to b square, which is equal to m square is equal to b square upon 5, which implies that b square is divisible by 5. Then by the theorem, then b is also divisible by 5. Students, from both the equation 1 and 2, we conclude that 5 is a common factor of a and b other than 1. But this contradicts our assumption that a and b have no common factor other than 1. Hence, root 5 is an irrational number. This is the proof of this question. Now, the second question is, prove that 5 minus root 3 is an irrational number. Let us see the proof of this question. Let us suppose 5 minus root 3 is a rational number. If 5 minus root 3 is a rational number, as we assume, then by definition we can write 5 minus root 3 is equal to a by b, where a and b are integers. Now we can write it 5 minus a upon b is equal to root 3. When we transpose root 3 to the left side and 1 a by b to the left side, root 3 to the right side and a by b to the left side, which implies that 5b minus a upon b is equal to root 3. Students, we already know root 3 is an irrational number, but the left side 5b minus a upon b is a fractional form and a and b are integers, then this will be a rational number. Root 3 is a rational number, which is a contradiction because root 3 is an irrational number. So our assumption is wrong. Hence, 5 minus root 3 is an irrational number. This is the proof of this question. Now, the next question is, prove that root 3 plus root 5 is an irrational number. Students, let us see the proof of this question. Let us suppose root 3 plus root 5 is equal to x. This is a rational number because we have to prove root 3 plus root 5 as irrational. Now, squaring both sides, we get root 3 plus root 5 whole square is equal to x square. We expand root 3 plus root 5 whole square by the formula a plus b whole square, that is a square plus b square plus 2ab. The square of root 3 plus square of root 5 plus 2 into root 3 into root 5 in the left side and the right side is equal to x square. When we square root 3, then we get only 3. When we square root 5, then we get only 5 plus 2 root 15 is equal to x square. In the next step, this can be written 8 plus 2 root 15 is equal to x square. We transpose 8 to the right side, then we get 2 root 15 is equal to x square minus 8. Now root 15 is equal to x square minus 8 by 2. Students, when we observe this closely, then we will get root 15 is an irrational and x square minus 8 by 2 is a rational. Students, we see left side is an irrational, so how can right hand side be a rational? So our assumption is wrong, hence root 3 plus root 5 is an irrational number. This is the proof of this question. Students, this was all about the today's topic. Thank you for watching.